Have you got a flat tyre on your Land Cruiser and you don't know where your toolkit is or how to release your spare tyre? Watch this video. Hi there guys, welcome to another Ross Perry Productions video. In this video I have a 2023 Toyota Land Cruiser 300 series, and unfortunately I actually have a puncture. Now I normally make these videos anyway, but this time I've actually got to change over to the spare. So the spare is located underneath the car, just there, and you can see it's just tucked up neatly. So there is a way to release this, and obviously Toyota give you enough tools to be able to do this roadside. So what I'm going to do in this video is point out where the toolkit is, point out where the jack-in locations are, and also change the tyre, or the wheel, sorry. So first off, we're going to open up our boot because this is where most of the stuff is. So just looking in the boot, we've actually got this hatch here. Just fold that back, and that is our toolkit. So we're just going to go ahead and undo these two plastic clips like that, and we're going to put our toolkit up there, and then go ahead and just close that back down. And we can actually have a look at what they give you in the toolkit. Sorry, a bit hard to do this one-handed. There you go. So it's nicely laid out. So you're mainly going to use these extension bars. You're not really going to need anything else for this. So we're just going to go ahead and take all of these out. There you go. So that's all of our extension bars, our hook, and our tyre iron that also doubles as a lever. Now the bottle jack for the car is actually hidden over here on the left. So just go ahead, open that up, and you'll see there's just a clip here. So we're going to go ahead and undo that clip. You just have to take some of the pressure off the actual jack itself, and then you should be able to, once you've lowered it enough, you should be able to get that out. Now you might be wondering why you've got so many extension bars here, because these actually fit together. So obviously the hook goes through this portion here, and you join as many extension bars as you need, and then you pop the last one through that square, and you actually use this as a lever. Now the reason for it being so long is, one, we have to release the spare tyre from here. So you actually open that up, and then we put a couple of the extension bars through there with the lever, and we lower the spare wheel there. But the other reason is the jacking point for the back is actually the axle, which you can see is quite far forward. So the reason for the extension bars are so you can be out the back of the car here, and you can actually control your bottle jack. So I'm just going to show you the front jacking point as well, which is just underneath the car on the chassis rail. So you'll actually notice there's these two notches here and here, and we're going to put it just between those two there on the chassis rail. So that's your front jacking point, and the rear jacking point is on the axle like I showed you. So like I say, we're going to start getting this ready. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure the car is in park and the parking brake is on. Next thing I'm going to do is slightly loosen each of the wheel bolts, just maybe half a turn, just so that when we lift the wheel it's easier to get off. So I'll just reposition the camera. So just taking a look at some of the extension bars now, you'll notice that some actually have a screw on, so we are going to need to use our screwdriver for those ones. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to need this one here, and that is to release our spare wheel. And then I'm going to just use this extension bar that's got two squares on either end, no screw, and then that will actually fit into here. So I'll just put that together and lower the wheel. Okay, so just to show you the spare wheel off, you notice it's got a rubber cap there. That's just to stop it when it goes hard up against the boot lid. And you can see how the wheel is actually supported, so it's that way round. All you do is you lower it down, you flick it up, and you take it through the center of the wheel. Okay, so you'll see that I've got our jacket in our jacking position, and then I've joined a few of the extension bars together, forgive my shadows, and then I'm going to just winch that up now. And now you can see the wheel is fully off the ground. So I'm going to go ahead, take that wheel off, put the new one on, and start to lower it back down. Once the car's down on the ground, we're then just going to go ahead and tighten it one last time, and we're going to do it in an opposing pattern. Just remember to do up the chain as well, regardless of if you're putting the wheel back on or not, just so that's not bashing around. Now, as you can see, I've just thrown the wheel back into the car and left the tools out. Reason being is I'm going to go get this repaired, so I've got a good spare. And to be honest, I might put that spare back as a spare and the repaired wheel back on the car. Who knows? So there we go, that's how easy it is to remove and replace a wheel if you've got a puncture or for any other reason on a 2023 Toyota Land Cruiser 300 series. If you found this video helpful, please do give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, check out some of my other videos and subscribe to my channel.